Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Hauler with me, your Herd 37. So, I bought another plane. We were originally flying the United livery of the L-1011. I thought I had seen that on the outside, but for some reason I was thinking that we were actually flying the Pan Am. I actually was flying the Pan Am when I was practicing this stuff, trying to get the fuel configuration right. But no, we had the United, so I just bought a Pan Am and put it up here in Milwaukee. I don't know that we had a base here forever. I'm not sure if we actually have ever had a flight from there, though. I think I may have had one, but I can't really recall. So you can see there's some huge paying jobs, but they all take way too much cargo for us. So I'm gonna actually have a bunch of people in the 747s flying over there. There's actually a bunch of people around there for some reason, so I can get over there quick. But we're gonna fly the L-1011 TriStar, the Pan Am, and we're gonna go over to Butte, Montana. KBTM pays over 400 grand, so it's another good paying job. It's not too far, it's a little over 1,000 miles. Alright, so get this going. There's number 2. I've already got it loaded and everything. Fuel all set up. Do a day flight. Let's see if they got some heavies. Hopefully, here's one heavy. Wow, is that the only heavy they got? Kind of surprised. Milwaukee, you'd think it'd be bigger than that. But, alright, we'll go ahead and move on over to the plane. Alright, everybody, here we are at the plane. Nice Pan Am. Looks like we're a little too big. There's a UPS 747. I wonder if that's one of ours. I can't remember if we had someone over there that was moving or not. There's a Delta plane, but that's about it. Now there's another Delta over there. And I believe this is probably our runway right here. Jump into the plane. Parking brake is set. We'll go over here to the APU. She comes up. Alright, there's the power. Alright, so all this is off. Nav, anti-collision, we'll turn that off. Turn on our heat, windshield heat. What's that? Prop heat. Alright, let's, before we go any further, we need to go over to fuel and payload. Get our fuel situated, because we have to change it all the time. 0 there. And 0 there. Let's see if there's any others. Alright, 0 and... So we have 47,143, so I'm going to put this at 23,707. We're going to have to put more, because that's going to take it down a little more than I want. Let's try 710. Oh, why are you going down like that? 20. Let's try. Screw it. I'll leave it at 23,692 because I think we got a little extra anyway. It's not like pounds make that much of a difference. Was that 30 pounds? That really doesn't matter much. You can see like the center of gravity moves up, but I kind of got to do it because it's the only way I can get the engines to run. So let's go back over to engineers panel. Alright. Go number 2. That gets to about 16. With the fuel. I'll let her spool up. By the way, you got the Northern Rocky Mountains installed for Butte, Montana. Engine 3. $14, $15, and $16. Go ahead and move this trim wheel because it takes forever. Spool up. Alright. It's good. Engine 1. $14, $15, and $16. Alright, go back to the engineer's panel. I'm going to put this on Gen 2. Can turn off the APU. You can also shut off these fuel pumps for these empty tanks. Unnecessary. Let me go ahead and put that in takeoff. Those two are off. That's what we want. Let's go down to the FMC here. Get my flight plan out. Data, flight plans, and we are KMKE. KBTM. There we go. Activate and execute departures and arrivals. We're going to depart on 19 right. No SID. And we're going to land on runway 15. It's the only one with the ILS. Execute that. Perfect. We'll say 5 on the reserves. Cruising altitude 34,000. Over to the legs. We'll have to see how this thing's going to bring us in for 15. I don't know. I don't know if it's using my... I put in some GPS fixes. Flight FSX itself didn't like them. It doesn't really recognize them, so I don't know. I'm kind of thinking it may not do it. I don't know. Alright, so 19 right. So we need to go down here to our right. By the way, before we do that, that's FMC. I'm going to go ahead and put our ILS frequency in here. It's 110.9. So we won't have to check the map when we get there. Elevation of the airport is 8,707 feet. So the parking brake can go off. We'll go ahead and push back. Flight directors. Let's move this to 34,000. Arm that for the elevation. Nav. Vertical speed. Man, it's hard to see. That's at 2,600 feet. Set this to 240. Oh, now 19. Yeah, alright, so we do want to come down here to go back around. Alright, there's 240. Anti-skid. Yeah. Go ahead and set the flaps.
Flaps 10.
Put a little trim in it. I'm not going to put too much because this thing fights me. Like, it wants to get up in the air so they go quick. Because we're light. Even though the center of gravity keeps on being up the front of the plane. Everything's in very dense. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop the pushback. We'll flip on taxi lights. Alright, we'll keep going here. Taxi on down. It looked like the last landing wasn't that bad. It seems like maybe we just came down a little fast, a little hard. I don't know if I need to get off the throttles sooner or later for that. I guess later because we need to keep, I don't know, keep our height. I don't know. Can't tell if that taxiway goes all the way down or not. Slow down a lot. Are these brakes in this plane? It's just crazy. They do not work well. But it's kind of cool because I feel like that would maybe modeled better. I don't know. Terrible turn, as you can see. I keep losing my speed in the turns. Down here. I don't know if we've ever been to this airport. We've had a base here forever. I just don't remember ever coming here. Flying out of here. It feels like we flew out of here once, but I'm not totally for sure about that. It's just been a base that we've kind of ignored. It's so close to Chicago, although we ignore Chicago too because it's hard to run that scenery. It's so dense around there. I just did a posted actually this morning a landing that I did at Midway, Fly Tampa's airport. It's so hard to run, but it wasn't too hard to run, but there's a ton of texture popping. It really annoyed the heck out of me. It made it hard to edit that video because I don't want a bunch of texture popping in the video like that. It ended up being alright. Could get on the runway right here. We don't need that much room. So I don't feel like we need to go all the way down there. I don't want to get on that runway either. That's 7 left. Trying to get her stopped. Alright. All of our lights are on. Wait. No, they're off. Got those backwards. Good that no one's coming because the plane is idling onto the runway. My bad. See if we can do it a little better on this turn. See, we just lose our speed when I turn. Try to go out a little further. Not half bad. A little off. Okay, 191. I forgot this last time. I always write down the headings of the runway a lot of the time, but I forget to enter them. Alright, we are ready for takeoff. Let's get out of here. It's gonna, hold on, it's gonna bitch about the trim. Like I said, I don't want much trim. Damn. Stupid plane. I guess we'll just take off at an earlier speed, slower speed. Alright, now I guess we'll go. If the plane agrees. Alright. Not quite full power. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
She's wanting to come up now, so I'll go ahead and rotate. Positive rate. Gears coming up.
Gear up.
Alright.
Flaps 4.
Maybe let this climb around 2,800 to 3,000. Trying to trim it.
Flaps up.
Now the nose came way down on me. Alright, auto throttles engaged, autopilot is engaged. Take a look outside at Milwaukee. Wow, that, all the clouds and everything, that kind of brought it down for a second. There's a view. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and flip the taxi light off. Climb right there at 2,600 feet a minute. Can't remember which lake that is over there. Got the Great Lakes. $17.29. Take a couple hours. Won't take as long as that was saying. Won't take anywhere near as long as that was saying. Well, there is absolutely nothing to see. It's crappy weather. All these clouds. Oh, there's literally nothing to look at. We might get out of these clouds here in a second. There's a little break in it. Got the foot warmer. Might want to turn that on. It's all rainy. What is that? Oh, that's how you actually get rid of the yoke. I don't know why you can't just do it like most people and click near it. But okay. They did that with the DC-8. You hit a little weird button over on the right to hide the yoke. How weird. Looks like we're out of the rain. 10,000 feet. Turn the landing lights off. Milwaukee, pretty big area, I guess. Actually, I guess I know it's a big area. It's Milwaukee. Wisconsin. Some big old puffy clouds. I like them. From Rex 4. I think I got that with the soft clouds. Rex 4 texture correct. I have Weather Architect, but we never can use it. I have to try it out sometime, do a video on it or something. Alright, but I'm going to go ahead and speed it up, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, everybody, slowing her down here. Going down to 11,100 feet. And there's going to be our runway. So this says 7,100, but as I was saying earlier, the elevation of the airport, I do believe, is 8,700 feet. So I don't think that's right. Now see, this says 5525, so it could be right. I don't know why the other one was saying 8,750 feet. Or 8,707, but alright, 110.9, we've got that. 152, I've got it written down as 153. But yes, 5,500 feet. Alright. So I actually want to take her down. I'm going to go 8,800. And that'll be taking us, 153 will be taking us right to the runway. We need to slow this thing down. Let's take it down to 240. Speed brake is armed, and auto brakes are medium. So we're 24 miles out. Alright. As I said, we got the Northern Rockies installed. Got the Butte area. So we're a little lower than we should be, but that's because we're going down all the way to 80, what did I say, 8,800? Yeah, 8,800. Crossing 10,000 feet, we'll go ahead and turn our lights on.
2,500.
Yeah, I don't know where I got the 8,700 feet from. Here in a second, we'll turn to a 153. Alright, in the heading, I'm going to go ahead and move that to our runway heading. how far are we away? 20 miles. I'm gonna go ahead and slow down. $180. It doesn't show the approach on there for some reason.
Flaps 4.
17 miles out, as you can see. We can go ahead and close that.
Flaps 10.
Is that 16 miles out? That actually worked perfectly because that is the GPS fix that I put in there to bring us literally straight onto the approach. I wasn't sure if it would work or not, but it did. So I'm really happy about that. I just wish I could put it in the flight planner, but FSX's own flight planner can't do that stuff apparently. Let's take it to 8,500 feet. The localizer, the glide slope is above us, which is fine. Do not see the runway or anything. I'm sure we're at normal speed. Sometimes it just seems faster than. It seems like we're going 4x sometimes, but we're not. 12 miles, it should be able to see it, I think. It's over there. So now it's heading left. Basically 10 miles out.
Flaps 18.
There's a red light right here. Still on the glide slope, it's not. Oh, there it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Can't see the runway, I can only see the light. Hit the approach hold. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off auto throttles.
Flaps 22. Gear down. Gear down and locked.
Oh, she's bringing us down really quick. I don't know why she was like struggling to get on the glide slope. Just brought her speed way up.
Flaps 33.
Looks like it's right here. Actually, it looks like right here. Looks like it might be straight on it.
Flaps 42.
Make sure that's full flaps.
Flaps 42.
Yep. Alright, the plane is mine. Looks like we're off to the right now. We're right on the glide slope. Getting a little low. More thrust, so we're dropping too low. I think bring the nose up just a little bit. Try to level off a little bit. Get down, but I gotta worry about that speed. on the glide slope.
$500. 400. 300. Minimums.
Back the thrust just a little bit. Man, it seems we're coming in quick.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
See, it seems like we came down real hard. Go those brakes. It's gonna take forever to stop, but we're gonna miss this runway. Or taxiway, I mean. Go on down to the next one. Wow, it's just, I tried to, you know, come in faster, but it almost seemed like we came in too fast. I think maybe, I think one thing is I'm not flaring enough.
Flaps 18. Flaps 4. Flaps up.
It's just, it's a very awkward to try and get used to this plane. Definitely needs some more time. Oh. Come on, brakes. Yeah, I just need more practice with this plane. It's definitely awkward to try and land that thing. I think it might be the flare. The fact that I'm not flaring a whole lot. It has such a different feel than any plane I'm really used to. Can't hardly explain it. Yeah, those brakes are probably smoking. Like I said, the brakes are terrible. I bet she's smoking. I was having to jam them. That strobe off. Alright. Just flight directors off. Did I ever turn that to radio? Oh my god, did I not? Seriously not do that? Then how was it on the localizer? Maybe it doesn't really work like that? I don't know. Here we go with the thrust probe. I'm trying to turn it. Got the throttle on the joystick at 50%. Look at how strained it is. Not taking off, plane, don't worry. I'm just trying to turn. That's how ridiculous you are. Come on, man. Turn for me. What is the problem? Crank on the wheel and she just can't get going. I don't think we came in straight either. We were getting off to the left, and I don't know if it came down on both wheels or what. These landings got to get better. Just, I think maybe it's the flare problem. I don't know. It's just, it's awkward to land. I can't put it into words why it's so much different than any plane I'm used to. And it does seem like we're coming in awfully quick on that one. Actually, the approach didn't seem that bad except for the left to right, especially towards the end. Those buildings don't look normal. I wonder if this is one of those Orbex, like, give you a little bit of free stuff or a little bit of changes. Because you can see all those static small aircraft. That's not normal either. There's a better turn. Went into it a little quicker because I'm just going to kill the speed. I don't know where I should go. I don't think Butte's really expecting a TriStar to come in. Alright, I see. We'll go right over to this guy. Yeah, there's a lot of small aircraft around. We're not going to go around like that. Too big a plane. Go straight in here. It always feels like this plane is like listing to the left, or I mean to the right. Oh, get over on her. There she's still. Yeah, those brakes take forever. I don't know. It's not really coming from the wheels. It's coming from the ground in between. What is that? I wonder. What would be blowing from undercarriage? I don't know. Alright, we'll go over to the APU. Turn that on. Start up. Sure, we can turn off this stuff as well. APU's got power. So move that over to APU. Shut her down. Forgot to record that. Hopefully we can use replay here in a second. But I didn't totally kill it. Let's go over to Air Hauler and get paid. Alright, here what is 1%. We can take that. That's actually our best. Our first two landings were 2% damage, and this one was 1%. Maybe the next couple we can get to where it's 100%. Didn't seem that bad. It came in a little quick, and like I said, it didn't really flare. I need more practice with the plane. It's awkward, like I say. Only 202 nautical miles worth of fuel last week. Getting the fuel pretty good as well. Not coming in with insane amounts of fuel and everything, I think helps. But yeah, I like that flight. Landing could have been better, but we'll get used to it. I don't think is there anything in Butte? No. So we'll have to have it moved. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. I hope you all did enjoy it. I'll catch you guys on the next flight.
300. Minimums. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.